talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It's gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
The Durantula era is here, baby. This guy has got some gas. Look at Fratty's face. He can't even fathom it because it's so crazy. 4 pitches the other night, and you're like, all right, what can this guy do to potentially top a 4-pitch outing, a light show, and a memorable night at Citizens Bank Park? I'll tell you what he can do. He can go ahead out and throw a new record-breaking pitch at the bank. Yep, go ahead and put that comment back up. You're good. Star Wars, shout out to you, man. Duran, the man. Jhoan Duran, as Mikey D would say, if you're watching Mikey D. 103.3 mile per hour. And I'm going to curse here because this is worth cursing for. Piss missile down the middle. There's no other way to put it. I mean, absolute gas, absolute fire. The fastest pitch we have ever seen at Citizens Bank Park, and who else to do it but Jhoan Duran. KJ, I said it right, so Mikey D would be proud. What are your thoughts on this dude? Magic, man.
Insane. I can't believe he threw a pitch at 103.3. Like, that is like freaking Usain Bolt speed. That is like a freaking cheetah speed. That is like Flash Gordon speed. I mean, that is just insane. Or as our good friend Constantine would say, Barry Allen speed. That's what that was like. So, I mean, that's insane. I mean, Dole already bought a freaking Durantula jersey, which is so freaking cool and hilarious.
Yeah, dude, I had to get the pinstripe one. And shout out to Filthy and Philly and Brandon Marsh updates for social media inspiring that. I don't know. We'll have to look into it and see if Durantula came from the Twins. Do you know if this was a nickname before or?
I don't know. I have no idea. And it's kind of funny, Dole, because I was actually at the beach today. And I'll tell you this, when I was watching people walk on the beach, I saw somebody with a Twins hat. And I almost wanted to go over there and hug the man. I was so happy. I was like, dude, this is awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. And like usually, I mean, like with our past with Minnesota Vikings, usually that's not a thing that we do. I mean, but like, yeah, I mean, with the Twins though, we definitely got a little bit of a friendship with them now. So it's pretty cool. And definitely this is just insane. And I think honestly, that might've been one of the best purchases Dole has ever made. Like that's actually like a pretty good purchase because I mean, the guy just made a freaking crazy record. I mean, 103.3, I've never even heard of a pitch go that fast. Never even heard of that. What the actual heck, dude? Like, that is just wicked.
And I don't want to cut Fratty off because I want to kick it to Fratty next and get his take. But this has been the most exciting weekend of baseball. And you guys know me. It's like watching paint dry sometimes for the man in the green room. I love football. Hit me there, love it. But baseball, it's a little bit harder to get my attention. But Jhoan Duran, oh my God, does this guy make it entertaining? What are your thoughts on it, Frat?
Oh man, from Friday night to tonight, this man, he's unbelievable. I feel like we actually have a legit closer again. I mean, it's something that it has plagued the Phillies over the years. And I know we've had Hector Neris. I know we've had Jonathan Papelbon. But who did they ever win? Did they ever win World Series? Did they ever win championships? Were they ever useful and helpful for the Philadelphia Phillies? I mean, Neris sort of. Papelbon was not really. But I know Papelbon won the World Series with the Red Sox. But get into Duran. Oh my gosh! I mean, could you imagine what it's going to be like if we somehow make the World Series and the final out is Brad Lidge like when we're up by a run and we win the World Series at home? Oh man, this time 3 months from now, I'm telling you, what's the name? There might be a cockroach or a bug that might crawl on the field out of nowhere in Game 5, Game 6, Game 7 of the World Series, and that the Phillies could possibly win.
And wait, let me guess. The spider, a tarantula, will come out and eat that cockroach and suck it up like.
And I'm predicting this, that somebody's at one of those World Series games is going to be dressed in a bug costume. It's going to get that serious by then.
Let's just hope there's no exterminators at the game. Let's just hope they might try.
Tarantulas. It's gonna be like a new fan section of Citizens
We
Bank
gotta do
Park.
that. We gotta do that. All dressed up as freaking bugs. We try and tell ballpark, I'm not dressing up as a freaking bug.
Well, I'll say this, ballpark. Yeah. If this guy keeps throwing gas like this and throwing for records at Citizens Bank Park, you better dress up like a fly or whatever the hell keeps this guy going. Give him some bait. Give him some reason to keep going. Because, like, this whole presentation of when he comes out, I was thinking about it tonight, too, because I didn't get to watch the whole game. I got to watch the end of it. But when he comes out, it's got to be intimidating as hell, too. Like, and it's also got to hype him up, like, from his perspective. That's probably why we've seen the fastest pitch ever at Citizens Bank Park. In that moment, he was probably so gassed up, so, like, fired up, so hyped, energized, whatever you want to say, that he was probably like, I got this whole city behind me right now. Let's go. And he just shucks that thing down the middle. Like, that thing is a lethal weapon, Fratty. That thing could kill someone, that ball. If it hits them the right way, they're going to die. That thing was insane. As a hitter, I would be afraid to go against that. You couldn't even see it, for God's sake. It would be like that SpongeBob episode where he's like, want to see me go back and forth? Want to see me do it again? Like, that's the Durantula era. And I have the wrong lower third on here. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. But just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been insane. He definitely has. And it's definitely been really refreshing to know that we have a guy like that who can just come out and just totally make us just feel comfortable and make us feel like, all right, we can relax. We can sit back and relax. But then honestly, you don't want to sit back and relax. You want to be freaking fired up. You want to be freaking jumping out your seat. You want to be going crazy like Fratty was. I mean, like, that was insane. Like it was so awesome. And I mean, I can't wait to be at another game where it's like that. Cause I felt like even when the first time it happened, I was like, oh my God, the second time it's not going to be that crazy. And the second time, it was pretty much the same amount of craziness, I think.
And it's got to be at night too, right? Yeah. Like, that just made the difference. We were so lucky. And I don't think we realized how lucky we were in the moment that we got to watch the first ever Duran nighttime closing. Like, that was insane. And if any of you guys were there on Friday night, please let us know in the comments what it was like from your perspective. Because it was like a nightclub. It was like a disco show. And everybody in that place was dancing. It was almost like we were just waiting for the moment to erupt. And the second that team gave us a moment, we were going to seize that opportunity and run with it. I'll say this, and KJ knows, I'm a huge Drake fan and rap in general. And Bader's intro, man, where it was Nokia, and it's like, is it Stacy? I forget the other names in the song. But it's like, what a function. And like, the whole place was like, it was almost like rainbow lights were going off of the whole stadium. And it felt like you were at a nightclub, man. It was insane. And then so you have that because it was a really quiet game to start the game Friday night, which would say a lot because it was actually my favorite Phillies game I think I've ever went to, even better than the World Series game that I went to, which was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. That atmosphere was crazy. But this atmosphere was different because it was almost like a cork in a bottle, just waiting. And then pop, it finally like went. And then when it went, it was just like everybody in that whole section, our section, the whole stadium was going nuts. And the team responded to it too. Like they bought into our energy. And that was a compliment to me as a fan. Like you had Kemp coming out and playing very well. You had Harper getting ejected. I'm telling you guys, there was nothing like that atmosphere on Friday. And what I'm trying to say is that Duran debut at night, Duran at night will forever be something, I think, because the light show, it just, during the day, you can't really black it out. You know what I mean? But at night, and the fact that we were there for that first time ever, and he did it in 4 pitches, this dude, like Fratty said, could be like a Brad Lidge for the Phillies, could be that kind of closer that can come in big moments and say, you know what, this is what I do. Sorry, I know I don't normally go on a rant about the Phillies, but I'm really excited about this pitcher. Like, and you can ask KJ once again, how often is it that I stay the whole game? Like never.
It's rare. It's as rare as a freaking albino animal. That's how rare it is, dude. I mean, it's just super rare. Like I was shocked, but like he was like a kid in a candy store. Like he definitely fed off the energy of all the fans, and it was definitely like a treat to watch. It definitely was as a friend and as a fan. So that was really cool. Yeah,
it was awesome. So, it was a great environment.
Yeah. But I mean, also, I mean, like tonight, though, obviously, as we were about to say, Schwarber, though, he's just, I mean, it's insane. Like, I even put like a little bet on it, too, and he actually hit it. So that was great that he hit that. So, I mean, Schwarber's just been insane. And it just seems like every night, almost every other night, he's just hitting homers after hitting homers. And he's just not stopping. He's non-stopping, and he's right now. He's at like Ryan Howard level. He's at Ryan Howard level, like right now. He's like that consistent with his home runs, and it's been definitely an honor to watch as a fan. Just like the limit, like how he just is unlimited with this, and like he just doesn't stop, and it's just been like an honor to watch him like go crazy like this. It's been crazy.
Yeah, and if you were there, like I said, Friday night, let us know what like that was like. I mean, tonight and Friday night, man, had to be 2 insane games. Looks like you might have been the good luck charm, Nesby. But Fratty, what were your thoughts on Schwarber coming through tonight and just kind of this atmosphere the past weekend at CBP?
Oh man, I mean, for an early August atmosphere like this, I mean, I'll say it's been great, and I know Schwarber tonight hit that ball. I think 435 feet. You have a man that hit it into that famous section in left field, which has provided some pretty crazy moments in 2025. Between Jhoan Rojas hitting that home run that I almost got back in April, and to his couple hits that showed me on TV a couple times, and then you got that Schwarber out there, when I saw it, when I saw that Schwarber homer tonight in the 8th inning, it literally went poof, and then you saw Monty's angle sign, and you saw the camera, and then I think it kind of ricocheted. I don't even know if a fan got it or not. It was like a lot. It happened so fast tonight.
Yeah.
That I couldn't even tell if a fan got it. I don't think a fan did.
Well, actually, it's funny because I think El Luchador, he said that it actually hit off his hand, which is pretty crazy. Dole had the dip. Something came up, so I just going to be in Frat for the rest of the time. But Yeah, I mean, he said it hit off his hand, which is pretty crazy. I mean, if you want to elaborate with that, feel free to. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, that it did that. Unfortunately, it sounds like he didn't catch it, but I mean, I don't blame you for not catching it. I probably wouldn't be able to catch that either if it's coming at me a certain miles per hour like that. And I mean, it's Kyle Schwarber. It's a Schwarber bomb. So, but it hit off my hand and went into the ivy. Oh, there we go. Went into the
Gravity.
ivy. Oh, geez. They should give it back to you then, though. They should give it back to you. Dang. But yeah, I mean, definitely a good night for Schwarber. Definitely a good night for the Phils. But kind of a quiet night from our boy Bryce Harper, though. What'd you think about this? Seeing him really not bring anything to the table tonight, Frat.
No, and I know I didn't really watch a lot of game yesterday. I know he hit a home run yesterday.
Yeah.
Overall, I'll say one thing, and I think Bryce Harper's a little up and down. It was up and down in this series. I just think just didn't have his full bats. I think Bryce but I think he's gonna be okay. Uh, Overall, I think he's going to turn it up. I'm calling it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night when he plays against that stinky team from Baltimore, that he's going to he's going to hit a home run. And matter of fact, I think he's going to hit a grand salami against the Orioles tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And I'm calling it right. So remember this 17:04 into the video that I said, or 17 minutes in, I said Bryce Harper hits a grand salami tomorrow. I mean, you got the
Sick.
Yeah.
That'll be sick. I've been to one of the Orioles games before. I've been to the ones in Baltimore at Camden Yards, which is, by the way, one of my favorite stadiums. Great stadium. Next year, when the Phillies do play the Orioles at Camden Yards, try and go. Anyone try and go because it's not that far of a drive. It's literally like an hour and a half, not even. And it's so much fun there. And honestly, yeah, like also I remember with the Orioles, it was Bryson Stott hit a walk-off RBI, which was insane. And I thought the Orioles were going to win that game. So that was the year before. So that was 2 seasons ago. So, but yeah, I mean, for Bryce, I'm not too worried about him. I think definitely he'll bounce back. I mean, he can't hit a home run every night. I mean, that's like for everybody. Like he'll definitely get back in the groove of things. He's definitely gonna get back in the groove, and I'm not too worried about what he brought to the table tonight. So, but yeah, we got the O's. We got the Baltimore. Oh, what's up? What you got? Frank?
No. I was,
Oh, the O's. There you go. Here, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it. We got the O's.
Good. When we wake up from bed tomorrow, me and Cage are gonna be like, "Good morning, Baltimore," because they're an absolute fraud, fake franchise. Can't even have Adley Rutschman. That's right. Adley Rutschman is pretty much the face of their franchise now. Because remember, Cedric Mullins is not on that team anymore.
He's gone. They just traded him.
Yeah. I think their pitcher Rogers, I'd say he's kind of the face of the franchise too. I think his ERA, we're facing him Wednesday. That's gonna be Wednesday afternoon when everybody's working. That's gonna be a great pitching matchup. Ranger versus Rogers. Rogers has an ERA of 1.44.
Wow.
I looked this up earlier. That's gonna be a heck. It's a shame. It's a shame me and you, KG, are gonna be working. We're gonna be missing most of that game. But that's gonna be a heck of a. That's gonna be a heck of a pitching matchup. Me and you will try to catch bits and pieces of that game if we can.
I'll try and listen to it on the radio.
But backtracking a bit, I think tomorrow, I think Jesus Luzardo is pitching tomorrow. I think we have the upper hand. I think we're facing one of their worst pitchers. I think he has an ERA of over 5. I think it's Luzardo. I don't know if it's Luzardo. Then it's nah. Didn't Taiwan just pitch? I think Taiwan Walker's pitching Tuesday.
Yeah, I think he is. I think you're right.
And then Wednesday with Rangers. So here's my thing, guys. Here's my thing. We take 2 or 3 against Baltimore. I'd be happy. I'm not expecting a sweep because we haven't been sweeping teams lately. And I know Baltimore stinks. And I know Baltimore is a Major League Baseball team. But I expect the Orioles to somehow, some way, they'll find a way by luck to somehow beat our team.
The whole series?
No, Phillies won 2 or 3.
Okay, all right. I'll take that.
But honestly, I think this is going to set the tone, and then hopefully, if you look a little bit more ahead, but which I'll get into Fratty's corner.
Yeah, we'll get Freddy. Yeah.
But yeah.
There you go. But yeah, no, I think with the Orioles, it's definitely. I mean, they just lost Cedric Mullins, which was it wasn't shocking because they definitely were trying to trade him away, and I mean, he was definitely on the Phillies' radar. I know that as well. But they definitely traded him to the Mets, which I don't know if he's doing well there or not. I mean, I don't know what he's doing over there, but. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like the Orioles also are a young team. They have a lot of young prospects, and they got that kid Holiday. I think that's the Holiday.
I forgot about him too. Yeah,
Jackson Holiday. He's a good player. So they got him, and I'm trying to think who else they have too. But I mean, they obviously have not had that great of a season. Not really the season that they wanted to have. They're not even really in the playoff race, I'm pretty sure. So the Phillies should win this upcoming series, especially at home. But yeah, I think this team definitely is already getting a lot of confidence, especially with the acquisitions we made in the trade deadline. So that's what I think. But yeah, I mean, we definitely we will definitely be ready for this series, and I think the Phils will. I don't know if they're going to sweep, but I agree with Fratty's point. Probably 2 out of 3. I'd probably say they'll probably maybe drop one game, and that'll be fine. You know what? If you can win 2 out of 3, I'm cool with that. So, but I'm also cool with and always cool with everyone's favorite segment, and that is,
Yo, Freddy, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Freddy's Corner. It's Freddy's Corner.
Well, of
give
course
him the business.
Well, of course, the Phillies won again. Meanwhile, we turn our attention to the state of New York, where the state of baseball hasn't treated both of those teams well. If Mikey D, Frank the Tank, KJ McCoy, if you won a series this week, if your team won a series this weekend, raise your hand.
Wait.
Just KJ McCoy.
Me.
That's it, because Mikey D and Frank the Tank can't say they won the series this weekend. Mets have been struggling. The Yankees got swept by a team that is known for their fried fish. I mean they're that bad, but listen, it's another different story with Mikey D. The Yankees are in shambles right now, and then the Texas Rangers are going to come slithering in and try to steal their joy away. Which we play Texas next week. Looking ahead, we play Baltimore, and then we have to deal with the Rangers. You already know the Rangers alone. Of course, that TV show. I have some cowboy. What's the name? Some horse stuff. The Lone Ranger, of course. The Lone Ranger down in Texas.
Yep.
The show. Then we got to deal with Jeff Bainbridge after that, and then we have to deal with the pharmaceuticals at Walgreens. I mean, this is bad. We have to deal with all 3 of them. We have to deal with Cowboys fans who are Rangers fans. We have to deal with Jeff Bainbridge, and we have to deal with the pharmaceutical company all in one game stretch. It's getting that bad. It's so bad.
Oh my God! Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, if you yes, Oh wait, what did he say? With every team, yeah. But yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, that is Alyssa's father that Fratty is talking about. He's actually a Cincinnati Reds fan. So as Dolph just said, Jeff is the Reds guy.
And then of course, Cowboys fans in the Lone Ranger down in Texas. Which Lone Ranger was a good show, but
those varmints down in Texas, those varmints.
And the final thing I want to get to before we close out, I mean, Baltimore Orioles fans. I know Fernando. I think you're both an Orioles and Phillies fan. I know he's technically a season ticket holder of. I think he is. I think he. Last I knew he was, but I think he's still a season ticket holder of the Orioles, or partial season. I'm not sure. But a shout out to him. I know he's a Baltimore fan. And shout out to what's the name? Not the Philly captain. Shout out to Fernando and the O's fan. I know a lot of you Baltimore fans are going to come to Philadelphia tomorrow. And one more thing, and promise this will be the last thing to close it out. I think Friday night was great, like Dalton said, and like KJ said, Friday night was great. I think the biggest highlight of the night, I'd say, of Friday night, besides Duran, was me waving the ice cream hat, and I don't mean to. And Michael Mooney, if you're watching, and I'm gonna close out with this. If you're watching, I'm so sorry, but I recommend you guys to not buy a Phillies jersey at the team store. They tried to rip off Michael Mooney. It was that bad.
They did.
It's horrible, and I feel bad for Michael Mooney. I mean. Yeah. How dare they rip off Dalton's twin like that? I mean, that is horrible. But I'm going to close it out with this because we'll be back tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
6:45. Well, no, after that, probably after 9:30. It would be a little bit earlier, a lot earlier, because the Baltimore game's at 6:45. So we'll promise we'll be back. It's also my mom's birthday too.
Well, happy birthday, Miss Fratty. So tell her that we wish her happy birthday.
But anyway, guys. I don't want to drag this show on any longer because it's almost 11 o'clock at night. So take care. And I guess roll the outro, KJ. So
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's going, and it's gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Freddy. Proudly powered by TickPick.